Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. That isn't a great lot of tonight nightcaps. My heart really isn't in doing video at the minute. It's going to be my dad's funeral on Friday. I think once we get the funeral done with, I'll sort of pick myself up a little bit and get back into things. I do some machining on the lathe, a little bit of tape I turn in. I finished that drive dog off, I show a bit of that. I do some plasma cutting, cut some 1/4 inch thick brass with sort of mixed results. Anyway, I hope you find it all interesting. It's at times like these you realise how much you need and rely on your family and friends. I've got some really good friends. They've looked after me and they're helping me through this. Sadly, I lost my best friend, my dad. Anyway, let's carry on and see what we can do. I've mounted this back in. It's most tape our centre. I've drilled it and put a centre into it as well, and I've started to clean it up. This seems to be turned down to 60mm diameter, and I think it goes down to 10mm thick. And there's a point to make for it. I'm going to make the point removable. I'll probably tap that 10mm so you can put a longer or a shorter point in, and then there's the locating bolts to go in there. So we'll carry on, take that down to 60. I think it's at about 80 now. We'll have a measure and see. 80, so that's 10mm to come off that. Some people have commented about this. I actually have got a protector that goes onto there and screws into there to stop that spinning, but somebody's got it lend of it because I'm busy making a collar chuck for us. That's why I haven't got that fitted. We'll put a power feed onto this. That's how you smash a tip. That's a perfect classic example of being a clumsy bastard with a camera on the way and you smash a tip. Perfect example. I'm pleased the bastard things are only 60p each. Put your tool in and do things the way you're supposed to do them. Nasty build up of swarf down here, which I don't like. Horrible stuff. Nasty. Coming off there warm. God of it. A wicked finish in there, mind. It's nothing matter with that. The strong for each side now. Face this side and then drill it and tap it for its centre piece. Definitely settle for that. Right, next I need to drill and tap this end 10mm. It means you can put different length centre points in. Actually broke through to the void where the 1/2 inch thread is. Not that it makes any difference at all. Right, this is the tapping drill for the 10mm thread. That's actually a blunt tapping drill. I've got quite a few drills to sharpen. I need to do a drill sharpening session. Oh, you bastard. Just going to put a little countersink into there. Looking not too bad. A bit of nice material, that. Very pleased with it. I made a little centre and screw that in. Now I need to put 3 holes in for the jack and bolts. I've been wondering how I'm going to mount it. So I've got most taper 2, most taper 3, taper 3 to R8, and I've put the R8 because it's parallel into a collet block. That then will go into my vise. Right, and that hopefully should do the job for us. Right, so we certainly appear to have made a mess of it. Right, so I've welded up the 3 holes that we managed to get in the wrong place, and hopefully it hasn't made the material go too hard. Hopefully I can still machine it. Looking not too bad. Right, I've been and had a little bit read of the manual and found out where I went wrong. We'll start again, we'll clear it off. We set 3 zeros, or 2 zeros anyway, doesn't matter about that one. Right, so on pitch circle diameter, I want a 48mm bolt pattern, so I need to set that to 24. 24, enter. First angle is 0, end angle is 240 because it's 120 plus 120 is 240. 3 holes, direct readout, and the first one is 24mm away from the centre. So we'll move 24mm. We'll just put a gentle mark there, we'll not drill a hole, just a little mark with the centre drill. Second one, which again all we do is zero the 2 axes out. Right, once again we'll mark that, just a gentle mark. Last one. Right. Just put 3 marks on here, one there, one there, and one there. So if I measure the distance between them, they look right. They're all the same distance apart. So that's the bolt pattern. I'm going to turn it around because those 2 are actually hitting on the hard spots where the weld was. We don't want to be trying to drill and tap into that. So if we turn it like that, it's going to miss all them, then we can start again and do this for real this time. Right, so I've set up for number 1, that's ready to drill. Right, that's the first one. Number 2. Zero. Number 2. And the last one. Number 3. Right, so that's the 3 holes, spot drilled, and I've missed all the hard weld bits. Right, this is a 6.8mm drill, which is a tapping drill for 8mm. This was a bit of decent material, that's why it went hard when I welded it. Right, so now we'll go back to hole number 1. Zero the 2 axes again. Right, first hole. Finally, hole number 3. To 0. Right, so after quite a long-winded performance, I have managed to get the 3 holes drilled and tapped. Right, that's more or less a finished job. That's the centre that the bit of wood goes onto, and these things with the points on, you screw them in, they drive it, and there's a lock nut on the back. Quite an interesting little bit to make. Shame about those 3 holes, but I did manage to repair it, and I have learnt a lot about pitch circle diameters using DROs. Anyway, I'm sure I'll be happy with that.